My name is Deborah. I'm here to share about my experience with MAP as a healing modality in addressing traumas. So my experience so far has been a very positive one. I must admit that before doing my first MAP round, I did not know that I had traumas. I thought that this was kind of like my normal way of behaving or like resolving situations. And it wasn't until I realized that I was like going over and over the same thing and it wasn't really changing, even though I was doing the effort to change it, that I realized that I was actually living under a pattern that stemmed from having a traumatic experience. This is one of the first things that going through the MAP program helped me, is to identify when I am when I'm coming to that point where something is not all right, something is not working out anymore, like something in my mind kind of like gets stuck and I cannot pull myself out of it anymore. And the second thing that MAP has helped me immensely is not only in identifying that I'm having a trauma, but actually identifying what the trauma is and what the core of these experiences were, and it very easily and gently inviting me into looking into these places that for me were quite challenging because of all the emotional memories that I was having about it. There are certain experiences that I went through that I did not know at the time that they were traumas, even though I did therapy quite a while ago and for different amount of times in my life, whether it was months or years. So one thing that surprised me from MAP was that they were actually able to get to the core of these traumatic experiences and actually bring relief in those areas. Whereas going to a psychologist was helpful. I'm not gonna deny that it was helpful, but it took way longer to even identify whether there was a trauma or not. I don't think I have ever even heard about those terms during my time in therapy. So this is why I would highly recommend anyone dealing with a stressful situation that keeps coming up, that keeps repeating itself, and even though we try to look for different solutions or alternatives, it still doesn't get solved to the extreme or to the point where you would like it to be solved. And also because, unlike with other therapies that I've tried before, MAP actually provided me a lot of space to process all the feelings that were coming up, all the memories that were attached to this trauma. And throughout the program, not only was I able to release everything that was attached to the trauma and actually feel like it's healed at the core, which didn't happen before, but also because the MAP practitioners and the whole team still will come back to you after the program has been completed and do check-ins. Like, they will check up on you, they will make sure that you're feeling okay, that if there's something that is still unresolved, that you can have the space to talk it out with a MAP practitioner and help you move through it, that you can finally and completely release the trauma. I remember when I was experiencing one of the traumas that I healed a couple of years ago, I had moments where I couldn't even leave a room. I would have to lock myself in the bathroom or something like that. The feelings were really intense and I honestly lacked the tools to navigate this experience that was not really happening, but it was my mind recreating it, and that was enough for me to believe that I was not safe. So what the mind alignment process modality helped me was to be able to assess that, okay, nothing is happening, I'm actually safe, these are just feelings and memories that are coming up, but they are not actually happening in my reality. And that was also very important because otherwise I would really get caught up in these experiences, and like I said, I would be unable to leave a room, for instance. So it was very unhelpful in being able to just carry on with my life and take care of my son and my family, go to work and take care of my basic needs like my health, my hygiene, my my food, my diet. So yeah, if anyone watching this is experiencing these same things come up, I would highly recommend giving MAP a try and see how it works, because as I said, I've tried other therapies and did not come anywhere near the healing that I found here with my alignment process.